Okay, so yesterday we made a video about the plantation and how nice it's looking, and everybody said we're lucky to live in paradise. But today we'd actually show you how hard it is to live in paradise from time to time. These guys are called Copra cutters. They're a husband and wife team. And as you see, you've got Edison there, who has just split the coconuts with an axe. First they have to heat them up, and then after they split them, we'll go around to the next. Once they're split, his wife comes across with the handmade tool and sits down and scrapes all the copra out, the raw coconut. So these guys do 5, 6, 7 bags a day, which they actually make quite good money out of, but it's bloody hard work. So then we'll move on to the next step. So as you saw the lady before was scooping it out, this is the raw coconut. We get it from brown coconuts, then it's put into the brown bag below, and as you saw yesterday, but we'll show you again today, it's taken up to the copra shed. So this is another one of the contractors doing copra. As you can see, he's got his pile of copra in front of him, shelling it out, and that's the ones he's done this morning. And he's got his smaller pile over here that he started with, which would have been huge this morning. But it's quite hard work getting all this done. And the end result is, as you saw yesterday, the beautiful clear paddocks, which looks really nice. But then, as you see, we swing round behind us. If we don't do it, even if the price is bad, you get all the coconuts and coconut leaves on the ground, which affects the grass for grazing. So even when the price is low, we still have to cut copra. One of the things I've always loved is in the mornings, especially when it's nice and cool like this, and you have the cattle just grazing gently under the coconut tree. So it's multi-purpose farming. You crop with the coconuts and the cattle graze underneath to keep the grass down. You can sell the cattle and you also sell the copra. And with the price so high at the moment, it's actually quite a profitable little venture. It's quite fun. And part of the contract with the copra cutters, as they're called, the people shelling out the copra, is they've got to clean the paddocks, and that includes the leaves and all the bits of dirty so that the grass can come through again. It's a vital part of farming in Vanuatu. You have to keep the paddocks clean so you have more grass, so you can have more cattle. It's a bit of a side note, but not much to do with copra, more with cattle at this time. So we've got all the cattle here. Sorry, the main gate here, that's normally where they go get water, but we're training them to go down the race. So they're all coming through, and they're meant to be going down here. And they're all a bit confused at the moment, but it's a good way to train them. So you just change water sources, and cattle are quite resourceful at the end of the day. They'll always find where water is. And this way we get to train them to go down the cattle race rather than go in different directions when we do muster. Because our last muster was a fucking disaster. The stockman blamed the cattle blamed the stockman, I blame everybody across the board, inexperience. But this way at least we're training them so that they'll go straight down the race for the next muster. And poetry in motion, they've figured it out, now they're heading down to water. Exactly as they're meant to. The old bull showed them and they all followed. Now you've got the young ones here, they've got to figure out to go around that next gate. So I didn't actually know if my plan's working, but right in front of me while I'm standing next to my motorbike, there you go. Okay, so we showed you before, they cut the copra, put it into bags, and we throw it on the truck. And this isn't the fun bit, this is where it gets really heavy. So this is a copra that was cut yesterday and put on the bed. So underneath the bed here, you'll see the mesh, and through that mesh there's 4 big burning pipes, like fire pipes with the chimneys at the back as they go up. They throw fire in there through the night and they dry it. The bed's very empty at the moment. They get up to about 85 degrees, and see those big heavy bags are all thrown in, they're spread out, it's dried, and then it's get ready back in the bags for market.